Hey everyone, it's Vintage Vinny, and I have my first flea market haul of the season. Found some decent stuff for my first go around, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you all. Stay tuned! So in this haul video, I bought a lot of groupings of items. So I'm going to be doing several clips because I feel like if I just go one by one with each item, it's just going to take too long. So just a little heads up for you all. So let's go ahead and jump right into that haul. Okay, so in no particular order, this is the first group of things that I purchased. So this whole lot, these three items, cost me $5, so that's $1.66 a piece. The very first item that I'm sure you all are noticing is this Ice Follies program from 1959. I really liked the art on the front cover. The illustrations on all this old media is just fantastic. These don't really go for that much, but because I only paid $1.66 for it, I think this would be cool framed. Just really neat stuff. Wish it was smaller so I could show you guys some of the pages here. This is all the girls. These are just all the guys dancing with the girls. Here's another panoramic photo of the skaters. That's really cool. And for $1.66, I thought this was really well worth it. Now these two items are pretty much the only pieces I bought to resell today. I spent $56, which seems like a lot, but we'll get to all the other stuff that I found in just a few minutes. So this is another one of those bathroom fixture lights, or like maybe it was for like an industrial building. Again, paid $1.66. In terms of what I can get for one of these, I think I can probably sell this from anywhere from $17 to $20. That's just a rough guesstimate. I am going to have to clean it up because, as you can see, it is very dirty. No cracks or chips, and I know people who are restoring older buildings want original hardware and fixtures, so I think this will do very well. And speaking of original fixtures, I also found this. This is probably an Art Deco era wall sconce. No cracks or chips. I believe it is made of porcelain because it's very heavy. The only thing that's really wrong with it is the fact that there is no pull chain for the socket here. But I'm sure somebody will just be happy to have this to put in their old home or with their old decor. Again, $1.66, maybe $20, I'm thinking. I think somebody will really enjoy that. So let's jump into another grouping of things that I've purchased. Alright, this next group of items actually was completely free. I got them with another lot of something else for $2. These monster magazines are very cool. These two that I am pointing to right here are from the 1980s, 1982 to be exact. And this one right here that says Famous Monsters of Filmland for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is actually from 1970. Now I did look this one up after I realized that I may have something pretty old here. And these only go for about $13, $14 a piece, depending on condition. But I think I'm going to hold on to this because this has got some really interesting things in it. Like that, for example. There's just lots of nostalgia and flashbacks to when all these monster movies came out in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, and early 60s. Just very neat, interesting stuff. Now, normally I don't keep magazines that are from the 70s or the 60s just because I feel like they've got more of a mod, rebellious or social rebellious thing going on with them with the styles and everything. But these are definitely very cool because I haven't come across one of these, and I'm surprised the guy was just giving these away. So that's that one. That's really cool. Now these ones, and there's Mr. Leonard Nimoy, who I'm still mad that he's not here with us anymore. These I might go ahead and keep also because these are kind of cool. The illustrations in these are fantastic, and as soon as my mom saw them, she freaked out because these are just really interesting magazines. And here's the one with E.T. on it. I didn't really look through these ones. Ew, look at that. Ugh. Imagine that staring out your window, or staring at you through your window. No thank you. Look at that. So like I said, these magazines don't really go for that much, but since I paid nothing for them, I don't really mind that. Just really interesting stuff. And with those magazines came some paper die cuts. Most of these are double-sided, so they're not very old at all. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and send these to Miss Stone Home and let her do with it what she wants. These do go to a Frankenstein that is in this pile here. I just don't know where he is. We've got a skull with a spider in it. We've got this whimsical skull with some mice in it. Tighten this up so you guys, so I don't have to. So we've got a double-sided pumpkin jack-o'-lantern with a cat who's trying to look evil. On here, that's double-sided. This is another whimsical piece. See, I'm not really into this. I like the scary old stuff from, you know, the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So I think here's the the Frankenstein that's missing a bunch of his limbs. He's kind of whimsical. Not my thing. Here's some other whimsical pieces. Which, too whimsical. That's cutesy. And this is also cutesy. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this guy yet. I think he's kind of cool, even though he is just like a jolly old jack-o'-lantern. I might keep him. Because he's kind of cool and his colors are fun. So those were all of the whimsical pieces. In this next batch of die cuts that I'm going to show you were part of this lot for $2, but they're ones I'm actually going to be keeping. Alright, and this little lot of die cuts I'm going to be keeping for myself. But this one was really, really cool. Even though it's a little bit cutesy, I think I still like it. Same thing as the other skull. Duplicate, creepy spider, and then a mouse smiling at the spider. Now this one is really cool, excuse me. It's single-sided, so I know it's older. It's got rattlesnakes and a bat. That is too cool. And it's even got an original store tag on it for 20 cents. I guess this must have gone on sale after Halloween. We got this Frankenstein. Little cutesy again, but I think he'll do. And he also has a... Or does he have a price tag on him? No, I don't think he does. Now, I know Miss Stone Home found one of these. This Dracula. Now, this one is older, probably from the 70s. Late 60s, early 70s. It also was on clearance at STATY, Stati, for 20 cents. And then, I like this one a lot. The witch riding the broom. Again, kind of whimsical, but I will take her for what she is. And like I said, all those cost me $2, and that includes those magazines that I got for free. Okay, so this whole big lot of greeting cards, and I guess these are tops from, I guess, candy boxes. Everything here was $1. And I even have a stack of cards that I'm going to be keeping for myself because I really liked the illustrations on them. But we're going to go through those after I quickly go through all this. So we've got Super Tarts candy, we've got a bunch of these Fresh Peanuts decals, or I guess they're supposed to go on the front of a peanut butter jar. I ain't got a pot to cook in, but I can still wish you a happy birthday. These are all from the 50s and the 40s. I really liked a lot of the illustrations in these. And like I said, all of these were $1. This looks like it's got Lassie on it. This little pig went to the market to buy you a birthday card. This little pig stayed at home writing wishes by the yard. This little pig tried to paint the card, but found it couldn't be done alone. So drank 6 steins of beer and went wee 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 all the way home. But anyhow, happy birthday. Got this one, dreaming about birthdays. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna have to keep that one for myself. That's very cool. That might go in my pile. You got this one. And most of these will be going to Miss Stone home because I know she really likes these old birthday cards. There are some in here that I think she's really going to like. One's for someone turning 8. This one's very feminine and girly. I think she is going to like that one a lot. See, lots of more chic, vintagey looking ones that I think she's going to like using for her decor and things like that. That one's kind of cool too. Maybe I'll keep that one. This one's a duplicate, so if she wanted to craft with this, she could. I think she'll like that one too. Or I might keep that one. Birthday greetings. Yeah, nothing special in there. Here's another one for somebody turning 8. An old birthday wishes card. Taking steps that are really drastic. Oop, I hope I didn't just rip that. That one's really cool. Is this one tied? Oh, the tongue's back. It's got a dragon in it. I think I'll keep that one too. There are 3 of these ones that say happy birthday 9-year-old. So those are all the same. This one's for our grandbaby. They don't make cards like this anymore, and it's really a shame because this is some really nice stuff. It's just for the sun. This one's really cute with the Christmas tail. To wish you a long stretch of happiness throughout the new year. Whoops, the holidays are here. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. This looks like it came from a candy display. Smiley face. Birthday greetings. I think I may have shown you all this one already. Or maybe I didn't. Higher than a kite. This one's really cool for graduation. Nothing special in that one. This one's cool. Happy birthday. This one's for Mother's Day. Another one of those peanut butter things. Another one of those peanut butter things. Another one of these 8-year-old cards. This one's cool. Wish I could be with you on your birthday. This one's for a cousin's birthday. Nothing special in that one. Here's one for Easter for your kid, I guess. Here's a nautical one for the birthday. Just another birthday greetings one. Nothing special in that one. I think she's really going to like this one because this one's very like chic and girly, perfect for spring and for Valentine's Day. Here's another one for the husband for Valentine's Day. Birthday for your cousin. This one's for an 8-year-old's birthday. I like this one a lot too. I might keep that one. Here's another one for the 8-year-old's birthday. This one's for Father's Day. For an 11-year-old's birthday. We've got one for, I don't even know what this one's for. Valentine's Day, that's kind of cute. Kitschy, pin-up-y. Maybe I'll keep that one too. Birthday greetings, I hope you'll be happy in big and in small ways today. That one's kind of cool too. Happy birthday for the nephew. That one's kind of cool. I like this one too with all the fish hooks on it. Yeah, that's cool. This one's for a birthday. Nothing special in that one. I'm kind of undecided about this one. I kind of like the cowboy. I'll put that in my maybe pile. So we've got feeling sheepish for missing your birthday, old dear. I kind of like that one too. This one's for a fine young man. I might keep that one too. I like this one with the chicken. Here's a scrambling of birthday wishes. Age matters to an egg because time spoils it, but nothing can spoil a good egg like you. I like that one too. Here's some more candy container things. I'm sure Miss Stonehome will craft with these. Pucker up. We got sour fruit bubble gum. This one's really nice. It's got glitter on it. Happy birthday, 9-year-old. This one's for a nephew. It looks like another girly, chic-y looking one with the nautical theme. I'm sure this was duplicate. This one's really cute with the baby on it. Happy birthday, dear grandson. That one's kind of cool too. I like that one. It's kind of sad though when you look at old cards like this and they have a handwriting from someone in them. For me, I keep all of my birthday cards and everything I've received over the years. I mean, I have ones that my grandmother's written in, and I don't have any of my grandparents anymore, so those are special to me because I have their handwriting. That one's kind of nice. Birthday greeting. This one's a nice anniversary card with the bells and things like that. Here's another one for the anniversary. This one's really cute with the cowboy bear. I know Miss Stonehome will really like this Christmas one. And I guess you pull the angel out, and it says, best wishes to you. She will definitely like that one. This one I think is newer, but not new. That doesn't really say anything in it. This one I like too. Like rare old wine in a Paris bar. The older you get, the more priceless you are. Happy birthday. So yeah, I picked some of those out for myself because I didn't really get a chance to look at all of them. I just kind of grabbed the box and the guy said $1 and I was like, sold. So let me go ahead and show you guys the ones that I decided to keep for myself before filming this video. Okay, so this is the stack of the cards that I decided to go ahead and keep for myself before I filmed the video. I thought this one was really cool. Liberty $1. Here's a $1 birthday card to celebrate your birth and for extra special happiness. 1 cent, happy birthday. Well, here's my 2 cents worth, and many more. I liked this one a lot too, with the 4-leaf clover. Now, I'm going to probably have to re-glue this in here because I know this was supposed to pop up when you opened it. So that was really cool. For a nephew who's terrific. I really liked the Santa one too. A Merry, Merry Christmas from someone's mom. Another Christmas card. Some of these I keep forgetting how they open because they're all so different, but I really liked the art in here for Santa. And it says, "Sure hope old Santa loads his pack and brings it all to you, and then repeats the whole routine 3 times before he's through." This one says, "Bet you thought you'd catch me napping." I guess it's supposed to wake you up because his hand goes back and forth. Thought that was kind of cool. I like this one. "No fooling. It's a long..." Oh my lord, this thing is bigger than I thought it was. So it says, "It's a long time between birthdays. So have a lot of fun in between." Lord, I'm going to have fun folding that back up. So I thought that was a really neat one. This one says, "Birthday wishes, enough to fill a zoo." You got the giraffe, the lion, the deer, the goat, and the elephant. This one says, "Whoopee, another birthday. Oh boy, is that good news." This one actually folds out, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, and then I'll open it and show you each part. And the bottom says, "It would take the whole edition to give you your just dues." Page 1. Would headline greetings 4-inch type would be okay, and the newsboys would yell, "Extra!" On page 2, an editorial with pictures, large and small, proving you can laugh off birthdays without showing them at all. And then there's the lady at the news. Page 3 would be the ROTO page, due in modern cheesecake style, with you receiving lots of joy with a broad and happy smile. Page 4, the sport page, nothing less for all your friends agree that you're a champion, good sport, and will always be. Page 5, oh, just the proper spot for me to bust right through with a great big happy birthday and a perfect year to you. Cool, huh? Alright, getting into the last of these cards here. Thought this one was really cool. "To a regular fella, happy birthday." It's a baseball glove holding a ball. I just like the art on that one. Yeah, this one's really funny. So this one says, "I may be dumb on other things, but when your birthday's due, I'm smart enough to make my wishes multiply for you." Look, bunch of bunnies. This Easter one is really, really cute. I like that a lot. Doesn't really have any other images on the inside. And then we got this Christmassy one with that snowman. I absolutely love that. From 1953. And then the first one that I spotted in the deck was this one with a pixie on it. And you guys know I love my pixie elves. And I think this one was made in 1952 or was given to someone in 52, or maybe it was 62. It almost looks like a 5, but sometimes you can never tell. Pixie riding a little holly leaf. Isn't that cool? I think all those for $1 was really well worth it. So let's jump into another lot of great things. Alright, so this next group of items, everything you are going to see cost me $2. Yes, $2. So I spotted this bag of Christmas ornaments, and a lot of these are pretty much junk, and I'm just going to redonate them, but there are a couple things in there that I really want, so we'll go ahead and go through those after I show you guys the other things. So I really loved this blue picture frame, and this is metal. I'm not really sure what I think of the picture that's in here, but I really enjoy the frame. I might take out that picture and put something else in there, but you can tell this is old. How old, I'm not sure, but this rustic blue color fits in perfectly with my room, and this is a true rustic frame. This isn't something you just go to a craft store and buy. Now this is probably something I shouldn't have bought, but this is a Wilkinson sword blade dispenser. If I were to sell this on eBay, it probably wouldn't be any more than like $3 or $4, but I haven't really done my research. But if I did sell it for $4, I just made my money back on this lot. Found another zipper for Pudgy Picker Sister Kim in mint green. I still have a bunch downstairs that I have yet to send to her because I want to wait until I get a great deal of them. Now this is something I would never normally pick up, but if any of you guys follow Lori, aka Magpie Ethel, on Instagram, she collects the old paper straw boxes, and I saw this one and I thought of her immediately. I don't think she has any of these boxes from Maryland, so I think she will enjoy this one in her collection. Now the last item is actually really cute. It's a tablecloth, and it's got a whimsical snowman made out of holly leaves, and he's got a candy cane on him. Really adorable. I just fell in love with that the minute I saw it, and it is dirty and I'm gonna have to wash it, but I don't mind. It's all folded up. I don't want to undo it because it's just gonna be another hassle for me to do. So now that you saw that lot, let's go ahead and open up the bag of stuff and we can look through that. Okay, so this is everything that was in that bag for 50 cents. It looks like a lot of handmade pieces. This is just a bunch of flash bulbs. I might just go ahead and donate those. This will probably go to Miss Stone Home. It's probably from the 70s. I think she can definitely craft with that. This looks like it was handmade by a child. This is from 1986. It's got Hallmark written on the back of it. I think this is either metal or ceramic. It's a snowflake of some sort. I might just give that to Miss Stone Home too. This one also. These are wooden. I don't know if I said that or not. These ones are handmade. I think she might want these two. Again, made of ceramic. Don't know how old these ones are, but they came in that bag. Send her that one too. I think she'll like that one a lot. 'Cause she can craft with handmade. She's really good at finding different things to do with anything that's vintagey. So this one's kind of neat, but it is broken, as you can see at the bottom. But I'm sure Miss Stone Home will have no problemo finding something to do with that. And it is marked Hallmark cards. I think it says Hong Kong on there. Yep. This one's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll keep that one or not, but that is kind of cute with the red, white, and blue, and it's a clown. Now this pig, I think, was one of those handmade crochet pieces. I might not keep that one. Now what I was really after in this bag were these three items here. These are ornaments. I think this is a dragonfly, but I'm not sure because she's got the wings, or it was supposed to be an angel. She is missing some stuff back here because I noticed the glue residue, but that doesn't bother me too much because I can always turn this into an ornament and just put it on the tree. Now, I was really after these pixies right here. Now, you all know I love my pixies from the 60s. So we got this one. And this one has a Japan sticker on the back of it. This one caught my attention because I've never seen one with the pipe cleaner legs. And he's a drummer boy. I think he's going to fit in really well with all of my awesome Christmas decor. So that's everything in that bag, and I'm thinking Miss Stone Home will have a great deal of fun crafting with all of that fun stuff. So let's check out another lot of stuff. Okay, so there is a bit of a mix of everything here. There's a lot of things that I paid $10 for, and then there's a couple of other individual pieces in this little group of items, so let's jump right into that. So the very first item in this lot was the most expensive item of the day. This was $20. This is a Roy Rogers and Dale Evans Double R Bar Ranch thermos. I think this goes to a lunchbox that I already have, so that makes me happy to know that for $30 I completed it. Now, the thermoses are usually harder to get than the lunchboxes themselves, so to find this one and in the shape that it's in beautiful condition. Next item that was bought individually was this. I think this was either for sour cream or for jelly. I really like the nautical theme on it. There are no markings on it, so I can't really say who made it, but there are a ton of these things out there. Honestly, if you wanted to use this for like a cup of water, just like if you're taking a pill or something, or if you want to do a shot of something, this would be a good glass to have. But I bought it for the nautical theme because my bedroom is beachy themed, and I thought that was perfect. For $1. Now this next piece cost me $5. It's probably from the late 50s or early to mid 1960s. It's a registered pharmacist sign. I guess this was out when you went to whatever drugstore you had in town, and this just said, hey, so-and-so is on duty today. So this guy's name was Philip D. Winand. However you pronounce it, I'm not sure. It was for Upjohn Medicine. Produced with care, designed for health. $5. I was pleasantly surprised to get that as cheap as I did because I think it's really, really cool. Alright. So for Miss Stone Home, I found her 2 more packs of Whitman flashcards. We've got one for addition, and we got one for for fractions. These were $1 a piece. I could not leave that behind for that cheap, and I know she's gonna love those. This next group of items here cost me $10, so $2.50 a piece. They had a lot of like junky junk, but they wanted kind of top dollar for their stuff, so I picked up a bunch of stuff, and when she quoted me some of the prices, I was putting stuff back just to watch the price go down, and I kind of settled on this stuff. I picked this up, this salt shaker, milk glass. The reason I picked this up was because it has an apple on it, and an apple is my favorite fruit. I don't know if I've ever told any of you that, but that's really cool. The top is a little rusty, but that's alright. It says made in the US, so it could either be a McKee or Hazel Atlas. It could be a number of those different companies. Or Macbeth Evans. These were really cool, and I'm going to give one to my mom. She's going to frame it and put it in her bathroom. These are nylon hairnets. I think all 3 of them are in there. The art and the illustrations on these old packages are just incredible. I really like them. Even though I would never wear hairnets, I just really like the art on them. So like I said, one's going to go to my mom, and she's going to frame it and put it in her bathroom. Now, this was the main thing that I wanted to pick up for my uncle, because he likes records and jukeboxes and things like that. He's been collecting vinyl since he was little. So this is a really cool bank. It's made in Japan, as you can see on the bottom. In terms of the year, I'm not really sure. There's a lot of 50s music on here. Like we've got... And it's kind of funny, they, I think it's referring to money, like they use a lot of puns. So instead of I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash, they put I Walk the Dime by Tommy Cash. We've got Where the Banks Are, Coin Francis, I guess they meant Connie Francis. Shake, Rattle, and Roll for Bill Haley and his Comments by Checkberry. Pennies on My Pillow for Patsy Cline, I assume, was that what that one was referring to. Payday by, I guess that was referring to Buddy Holly. And the rest of these artists I'm not really familiar with. It doesn't go for a whole lot of money, and as you can see, there is some damage right here on there. So that was $2.50. That was the main reason why I bought that stuff that I did. I think my uncle's going to really like that, and when I see him next, I'm going to be giving this to him. He has a whole area in his basement where he stores all of his vinyl and all the like cool little kitschy things that go along with that, so I think he's going to like this a lot. And before I forget, my mom bought a whole bunch of matchbooks for $3. I think she probably got 30 to 40 of them for $3, so that was a really good deal. While she was pilfering through them, I saw this one for AAA motels. I loved the aqua blue, or like the green that screams 1950s to me. It's for the Downtown Motel in Lewistown, Montana. It's not a feature, but it's definitely cool. So I really, really like that, and we all know where that's going to go. That's going to go in my jar of old things. Okay, the last 2 finds of the day, probably I was pleasantly surprised to find because I hadn't seen any of this stuff, and the prices were awesome. So I got this Amish butterprint nesting bowl. This is the, let's see if it says what size it is. The half-quart bowl. The guy was originally asking 6, and I asked if he would take 5. He hesitated for about a second and said sure. In really good condition, the decals are awesome. I might go ahead and take some Barkeeper's Friend just to get a little bit of the grime off of there. Really clean condition, like this was never ever used. So I was pleasantly surprised to find that because I haven't really had much luck scoring any of this Pyrex. So, hey, maybe I'll build this nesting bowl setup myself. Now this last piece, these people always have great prices on their stuff. and this was sitting on a table that was marked $2. And I went to look at it because I noticed this pretty girl right here. And it's called Rogue for Men. It's from April of '58. Funny enough, that's the same month that my grandparents got married, so I'm sure this was in the novelty shops and the newsstands at the time. Anyway, so I go to look at it and I read the title and it says, Battle of the Sensory, Legs, Bosoms, and Derrieres. Special book bonus, you can't hang me. So I went to go look at it and the guy's like, I hope you're 18 if you're going to be looking at that. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got an ID if you want to see it. I'm 24. Well, let's go ahead and see what's in here. I've looked through it a few times, and I was pleasantly surprised to see what was in there. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'll pause this, and we'll go ahead and we'll skip to the pages that are really interesting. Okay, so this is the April 1958 Rogue for Men magazine. Alright, so the very first page of this magazine features Jane Mansfield and Sophia Loren in 1957. I believe this was Sophia's first trip to America to experience a Hollywood ceremony, I guess it was. And I guess Jane must have been wearing a really low-cut shirt and you could see her bosoms. So this is one of the pages, I guess, that a lot of people had photographed at the time. I do have my finger over the naughty bit because you can see part of her nipple. I do not want anybody getting offended by this because this is... I guess it's not really safe for kids to be watching or looking at. Now, compared to today's standards, this is nothing, but back in '58, this was a pretty X-rated magazine. But if we didn't go through what we went through in the '50s, we would never be where we are today. So, anyway, let's get through the rest of the really cool pages of this magazine, and I will be censoring all of the bad parts as best as I can, just to let you all know. Here on this page, we see Jane Mansfield with Most Feared Executive in Hollywood of the Day, Louis B. Mayer. This is model, what's her name? Joan King. No, you can't see anything. And over here, this is, who is this? I wonder if it'll say who it is over here. No, that's Vicky Dugan. I think that might be Joan King. So that's that page. Alright, so this is the next page over. This model right here is, let's see, Susan Darby. To the right, we have Tempest Storm. The far right, we have Dolores Del Rey. I mean, if this was 1958, I'd be holding some pornography, but this is 2019, 61 years later, this is pretty soft. This is like PG-13, by today's standard anyway. And then on the very bottom, we have, what was her name? Sharon Knight. I personally find that to be very, very nice. Very well done. Ladies, if you are offended by this, I am so sorry. This page is a little bit more risque. We've got Susan Darby below and then Patty Wagon. Or no, sorry, Patty Wagon is that. Susan Darby is right here. And then this to the right is... Who is that? That's not Jane Russell, I don't think. That doesn't look like her. I don't know who that is, but that's cool. Here's a picture of a model for Rogue's Gallery. Her name was Maria Stinger. Alright, so this is the centerfold of the magazine. I do have my hand covering an exposed area. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody for posting this. So that is the centerfold for this magazine. Okay, so this is another scene where some nudity is exposed, so I am covering that. This is Maria Stinger. At the time of this magazine's publishing, she was 24 years old. Very pretty lady. This one down here is not that bad. You can't see anything. Here's another picture of her posing. It is see-through, so I am covering up the naughty area. I don't want to get in trouble. with YouTube, nor do I want to have anybody complaining in the comments that I'm showing nudity. So what did you all think? I mean, I did my best to cover up the exposed areas. I apologize if this does offend you, but this is what the 50s did. If the 50s didn't do what they did, if people didn't do what they did in those days, we would not be where we are in society. Anyway, let's get back and I will talk to you all a little bit and I will conclude this video. So that was my first flea market haul of the season. What did you think? Did you like the stuff I got? Think I'll make some decent money on the things I'm going to resell? Do you think the stuff I bought for other people they will like? Let me know in the comments below. And as a disclaimer, I will be putting the time for the pinup magazine, so if you don't want to see that, I'll go ahead and let you know what times to go ahead and either skip so you can conclude to the end. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to know when new videos are posted. All the links to my social media accounts are down below. Instagram is where I'm most currently active. If you'd like to see what I find before it goes in a haul video, that's where you go. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned for more.